you the most recent events.
Today we'll be covering the recent development of worldwide known international conflicts, the most you're aware of.
That's right, today we'll be presenting you all the current state of the Venezuela and the Syrian conflict.
As most of you know, Venezuela has been heading in a downward spiral in the last few years, suffering from the low cost of oil, a recent totalitarian government, and an inflation plague. People are restless and the opposition lacks the means to truly take action.
The current state of Venezuela and its government can easily be compared to those in Syria in the beginning of the conflict. Both countries have numerous economic and political challenges, and the growing opposition against the government is plagued by social tensions and lack of humanitarian rights.
In Syria, there are over 7 groups currently involved in a conflict, and many countries with hidden interests behind their support.
In Venezuela, many countries are considering becoming involved, which could potentially escalate the issue to international proportions.
Given the dire situation in Syria, we are not able to place someone in the field. However, our correspondent MK will give you further insight into the current state of Venezuela.
Let's go to Maria Alejandra, who is currently stationed in Caracas.
Here's Maria Alejandra from BBC News to report you the current events in Venezuela. Here, the situation is nothing but complete chaos. People are being harmed and killed, while others have been standing in lines outside supermarkets for hours to try and get the little food they can. Less and less students attend school each day, and the ones that do barely have any studying materials. Books and supplies are hard to obtain, but the little books they do receive are filled with political propaganda. As I speak, civilians are on the street trying to fight for their rights, but it seems to have no effect on the government at all. Although the situation in Syria is different, I can't help but think of the similarities from when I was there. The people are just scared, hungry, and doing everything they can manage to survive. Meanwhile, the politicians and officials from both countries don't aid them in any way. In fact, the main reason why they continue to suffer is them. Both Syria and Venezuela have the people in charge of them to blame for their downfall. They need help from... Wait. I'm being told of breaking news, something that could change the current state of both countries. Let's go back to Alexandra and Alejandro.
You will think that seeing the future was something reserved for comic books, but apparently it's not anymore.
This just in, a woman by the name of Avenir has proven to be able to see the future.
And not just see the future, she can show her visions to the public, which is what began catching everybody's attention.
Just imagine the possibilities. There is someone out there who can actually see the future. She can observe how all of those issues would play out.
There are even witnesses who claim that Avenir can show how the future will be altered based on world leaders and the public's decisions. This will be a major turning point for international relations and cooperation between multiple nations. Now the leaders can see what's at stake.
I agree, and with that remark, let's go to Catalina, who has just gotten in contact with the hero of the moment.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for having me. Apparently, I've never been in live television.
We're glad it's with us. So tell us, Avenir, how does it feel to be the new upcoming hero that could potentially give the solutions for all these conflicts that are harming and killing hundreds of innocent people?
Well, to be honest, the only wish to do is help. Anything I can do to serve the people, I'm content.
And tell us a little bit about how you discovered your superpower and your experience with it.
I was probably very young, but I started using them now because I had a reason to do so. I don't like using my power if I don't have a reason. That's the role of a superpower. With superpower comes super responsibility.
Absolutely, I agree. I think that's very wise of your part, but tell us something. What exactly is your plan to help these suffering countries right now with those superpowers?
I would like to show people, especially the leaders of those countries who are the ones taking decisions, the multiple possibilities or outcomes if they keep doing what they're doing. Meaning that if they believe that going to war is a liable solution, I would like to show the consequences of those actions, which can help the leaders choose wiser decisions considering the new outcomes. And I would like to show people that there is hope. I can also see if people decide to change things now, what they will be the outcomes and what they decide whether they want the possible consequences or negative consequences.
That's absolutely amazing. I really hope you make all those presidents, leaders, and people reflect on the decisions they're making. Now that they have know their consequences, would you mind giving us a small sneak peek of what you can do?
Yeah, no problem.
Whoa, that's truly amazing. You left us all amazed. It was a true pleasure to have you, Avenir. Now, let's get back to headquarters.
Thank you for
I was a
having me.
little skeptical about the claims made about the modern day superhero. Can we call her a superhero?
I think we just proved she has all the power and the drive to be a person who truly wishes to better society and the world. Why not call her a superhero?
In the midst of such violence and ongoing turbulence in the world, Avenir's appearance in the world seems to offer a new solution to the conflict in Venezuela, Syria, and many others.
It appears that international cooperation and true negotiations might finally get the push they desperately needed. Avenir, her future-seeing abilities, along with her talents to show the future to the public, might help bring new awareness to those issues and push for more people to take action.
Avenir seems to be the hope for the world and its issues.
It seems so.